If you have ever written a line of code or talked to someone who has, you have probably heard of that magical cloud service called GitHub. GitHub is one of the most loved places to stash our code, so let's see how to set up a local code repository and then push that code up to GitHub. Let's get it on! We have a directory of code, and we'd like to get this code under source control with Git. So we're going to open up the File Explorer just to show you a different angle of these. There's the 3 files right there. You'll need to have the Git client installed, which you can download from this link. It's available for most operating systems. The first step to get this under source control is to run the git init command, and when you do that, you're going to notice there's a hidden Git folder created with stuff in it that you can mostly ignore. Here's a quick tip for you: if you don't see file extensions or hidden folders, you can go to the View menu. You can enable that with a couple of settings, and then you can see all your stuff. If you run git status at this point, you're going to see some files in red, which means we need to do step 2, which is the git add command, which will stage those files to be committed. If you run git status at this point, you'll notice everything's green and ready to go. Step 3 is to run git commit, which will finalize all those changes for our local repository. Make a note that you need to add a message when you run this command as well. Now we need to get on GitHub and create a repository up there in the cloud, so click on the Repositories tab, click the New button. Once we do that, we'll come to this page. We got to set up a name for our repo, and at the bottom of the page we're going to create the repository. And then the next page is nice because it gives us some commands to run on our command line, which we will copy by clicking this button over here. And then on the command line we'll paste those in, and this is where we're going to actually push our code from our local computer up to the cloud on GitHub. And once you do that and go back to the site, hit refresh on the page, if all goes well, hopefully you see your code.
Greetings, traveler! Thank you for watching Dawn of the Devs. Subscribe!